Doing a super quick haul, like super quick. Today I went to a Sephora and I got me some goodies because I have been desperately needing some new stuff. So I got me a new beauty blender, which I needed very badly. I tried out this new Sephora brand highlighter in Light Beam, and it's a very pink, glittery, so crazy iridescent highlight. And then I got this Sephora little, has these colors in it. And it's super cute, neutral, versatile shades. And there was a Tarte palette that was right next to it for $30, and this one was $10 for the exact same colors, just Sephora brand. So I don't really know too much about Sephora brand, but I got all Sephora brand stuff because I wasn't going to be spending hundreds of dollars. And then I got a translucent setting powder, so I can finally be like all these beauty gurus that I watch that do their baking. I didn't have a loose translucent to do my baking with, so now I do. And then now, last but not least, I got Sephora brand just pressed powder for my face, and it's pretty damn good match if I do say so myself. So this will be my first time trying out anything of Sephora's brands, and my first time with a real beauty blender. I spoiled myself a little bit, so went a little crazy, got myself some good stuff. I only spent $89 for all that stuff. Usually if it would have been brand name, that would have been easy. So when I went to the mall today, I only had the intent of getting one beauty blender, and you already saw I got all that shit at Sephora, including the beauty blender, which at least I got one of, but I got all that other shit. And then I went to Spencer's, and it was like the first stores we were walking in, and I was like, ooh, I could use some new stuff. I need some stuff from Spencer's. So I got myself some gold plugs. They're gold with like this really pretty sparkly pattern. And they're so fucking cute. And those were $24.99? No, $20. And their piercings were buy two, get one free. So I was like, well, I got so many, I might as well stock up. And I got this super cute, adorable new septum ring that's all gold. I already tried putting it in, but it's really hard to clasp, and it was really making me mad. And then I got these nose rings that I am really mad about because the one on the front that they had in the middle was shaped like an L, like the backing, and that's the only kind that I use is the L or the S-shaped one so that they don't fall out. And then it ended up being that the only one they showed was the only one shaped like that, and all these other ones around it that I paid $15 for were the kind that I do not like, that are shaped just like a stick, like this, that are just a stick. There's no bending, there's no curvature, so they fall out and they go in your nose really easy, but they're really easy to lose too. So these were like the perfect size and the perfect color, and I'm just so mad that they pretty much jacked me by false fucking advertisement. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna take like some pliers or something and probably bend them because it's pretty like not so thick metal. So that's my plan. And then also, I was looking for one of these everywhere. For Christmas, I want to, like, wrap up something, and then I wanted to get the little snakes that fly out. So I found this, but it says it's a peanut jar. And if my mom sees this, because the top looks pretty cheesy, like, she's going to know that it's, like, a fake little gag toy. So I'm going to take the snake that jumps out from the inside, and I'm going to put it in something, like, totally... something she would never think, and then I'm gonna wrap it up so that when she opens it, and I'm like, oh, just open it up, look at it, and it's gonna fly out, and I think it's gonna be hilarious. So that's my, like, plan for Christmas, to get my mom, just because I think it would be freaking so funny. So I finally found one, and of course Spencer's had a bunch of little gag gifts, so it was perfect, but they didn't have anything with, like, a more believable can, or I definitely would have got that. Alright, and then the last store that I went to was a candy store, Sweet Factory. So hold on one second, I'll show you what I got at the Sweet Factory. Alright, so the last place that I went to was the Sweet Factory, and I really only went there because I was like, the only thing I need is a big bag of candy. All I wanted was a big bag of candy. So I went there, and I got my big bag of candy. But usually the last time that I've, like, gone here, whenever I get a bag, like, this size, it's, like, $40, and it's crazy expensive, so I was, like, being really, like, limited in what I was choosing, and I went up there, and she was like, okay, your total is $20, and I was like, that's it? And so after I was like, okay, well, if that's all, then I'm going to get my mom and Greg a bag for Christmas, because they love that place. You know, who doesn't love candy? So I got my mom everything that she loves in her bag. And I got my stepdad everything that he likes in his bag. And I'm going to wrap those. And then I got my mom, these are like from the 80s. They're called Astro Pops, and they're super like vintage. Like these were around when my mom was a kid. So I thought this would be really cool to put in her stocking. So I got her like an old school candy. And then my mom loves unicorns, loves them. So I got her this adorable little Beanie Baby unicorn keychain with these cute little eyes. Look at him. And he was only $4. Usually these little Beanie Baby things are like $15 for a little tiny one. And I was like, hell yeah. And then the last thing I got, I saw this sitting there, and they had a bunch of My Little Ponies, but they only had one Rainbow Dash. So I got the last little Rainbow Dash that they had. And my mom loves My Little Ponies. So I got this just adorable, cute little Rainbow Dash to go with her cute little unicorn keychain. And I'm going to wrap these both. And then this one will probably go in her stocking, and this one she'll just get normal. Her hair was a little crazy, so I had to put like a little rubber band in there just to kind of tame her wild little curl she had going on down. But that was what I got at the Sweet Factory. So I had only gone there today with the intent of getting one beauty blender, and I came out with quite a bit of things. But I got some Christmas shopping knocked off the list, so that's always good. And I got some makeup that I needed, and I got some piercings that I needed. So it was all very good stuff, but I had a very good trip to the mall. Thank you, Valencia Mall. All right. Till next time, friends. Later. Hi, YouTube. How are y'all today? Hope everyone's day is going good. Mine's getting definitely a late start. Damn, my hair is wavy today. Look at this. Look at the curls. Zion. But I'm just going to sesh it real quick. And I'm just hanging out. I really kind of wanted to go to Goodwill or to Rite Aid and like go get some more Christmas shopping done because I really don't want to be home. I have been like wanting to go to golf and stuff so bad, and I have nobody to go with me. And I don't want to go to play golf. I want to go to play the arcade games. Like I literally want to go play like every single arcade game and the little claw machines. I want to go play with all of it. And not only do I have nobody that would go with me, I have no car to get there. So I don't think that golf and stuff's ever going to happen. If anybody lives in SoCal, Ventura County, hey, let's go to golf and stuff together. Come pick me up. It'll be fun. It'll be so fun. So let's go to golf and stuff, y'all. Oh my god, my wrinkles. My dimples are like, look at that, turning into wrinkles. Oh god, that looks awful. My skin is just so fucked up lately. So fucked up. And I got all, remember I showed y'all, I did a haul with all this new makeup that I got at Sephora. I hate all of it. Literally the only good thing I got was the beauty blender, but you can't fuck up a beauty blender because it's not from Sephora. But I got all Sephora brand stuff. I got a highlighter, a translucent powder, and then a pressed powder, like a just normal coverage powder. And I hate all of it. Like, I get better stuff at fucking Rite Aid at the drugstore than I did I spent $90 on 4 things from fucking Sephora, not including the beauty blender. Like, way too much money for stuff that I hate. The highlighter doesn't even show up. The fucking pressed powder isn't the right color for me. The translucent powder does not sit good on the skin, and it's really dry and, like, not a good translucent powder at all. And I was so stoked to try out the new makeup. Like, seriously, I was so fucking stoked. Like, yeah, I finally, like, it's not just drugstore products. Like, I got some real makeup. I got real stuff. Like, what real fucking beauty gurus use. Shit that you go buy at Sephora and Ulta. Not fucking the shit that you buy at Rite Aid. Woo, excuse me. And generally, I would only mess with, like, department store brands. I would never spend $90 on makeup. So I decided to fucking splurge and spoil myself after I won my appeal because I was like, well, I deserve it. And I spoiled myself all with crappy stuff. I'm so sad because I literally was like so stoked to try it out, and I was like, yeah, I can finally bake. I got a loose translucent powder, like getting a real beauty blender. The real beauty blender is awesome, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know how the hell I was using a Real Technique sponge this whole time and thinking that that shit was on fleek, but it wasn't. The real beauty blenders are where it's at. And I had bought a few beauty blenders in the past that I bought online that were actually fake, and they like advertised them as real and everything, and they were fucking fake beauty blenders. And so after I had my fair share of like problems trying to get one, I gave up trying to get a real one because I was like, I'm not gonna spend fucking $20. And then I found the Real Technique sponges, and I thought that those were awesome, but I only got like a month out of the one that I bought, and I was like, no, like I feel like I should be getting longer out of these. And then it started to not look good, like at all, and I didn't like it. So I don't know. I'm really happy with the real beauty blender. Like, I finally got to try a real one, and I'm really, 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 really happy with how all that works. Sephora brand products were a severe letdown. I was expecting so much more out of those. For being as expensive as they were the same fucking price as the NARS stuff, or the fucking Laura Mercier, or fucking Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I wanted to get those, but like they were like $20 more, like per package of the things I was getting. And I was like, no, Sephora brand stuff will be good. I thought that, like, because Sephora's a really good makeup store. Like, I thought that their brand stuff would be good. I've never looked at reviews, and every time that I've asked a lady to match me or find me, they always give me a color that's way too tan. Like, they always put me as medium, and I'm not medium. Like, I'm very yellow. They always give me a pink undertone, and they always put me as medium. And I am very, very yellow, and I am not medium, like, by any means. Like, you see how white my stomach is? Like, Jesus, my neck is white. My arms are fucking not tan. Like, I'm part Italian, but I am not tan. Like, I am very, very pale skin. Very, very pale skin. And I don't go outside much, so that right there adds to me being outrageously pale. Usually I buy ivory or porcelain, which, like in my drugstore products, which is the first shade after translucent, and that's usually what I buy. So I usually get it a little bit light, but I'm not fucking medium. Like, I'm not that light, you know? Like, I don't go that far off my real color. I'm not. And they always match me to medium, and this one time they recommended the It Cosmetics, and they gave me this shade, and in the fucking Ulta, it looked banging, and I went outside, and I bought it, and I spent $80 on one compact, on just one, that this lady had recommended, and it looked horrible on me when I went outside. It looked horrible, and I never wore it again, you know, and I spent that much money on it, and I tried to mix it with other powders, but the It Cosmetics, I mean, like, the consistency and everything, it was really, really good. Like, it was good quality. It just was not the right color for me by any means. So after that, that kind of, like, lessened my small amount of trust that I did have for the girls that worked there. And after that, I was just like, no, I'm better off just guessing a random color for me. And so I really don't like asking them for anything or help or recommendations or anything of that nature. Damn, this is gonna take so long to fucking dip. I finally almost smoked all my wax. I had like 5 packages of wax, and I just kept buying more and buying more and buying more. And I don't know what, but this week I've just been smoking like a lot, and I killed all of my wax finally. Well, I guess technically it's shatter, not wax, but same thing. I call it wax, but it's not. But it is to me. I'm not gonna wear this sweater. I was thinking about it, but it's just like too big and too much stomach. I need a sweater that's like tighter and smaller. I'm probably gonna wear like a leather jacket. I don't think I'm even going anywhere. I really wanted to like go shopping, but I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. I don't have the fucking patience to go on the bus right now. Or the will. I just don't want to go on the bus. At all. I hate the bus. God, when did my license get suspended? It was literally just in October, I think. It was like October 13th. Or was it September 13th? I really think it was October 13th. And that fucking sucks because that was literally just a fucking month ago. Well, 2 months ago now almost. But I still literally have 4 more months. Like, the entire... My suspension on my license is 6 months. And then I have to figure out this fucking surety bond bullshit and see what the hell is up with that. Because I don't even know what the hell it is or how all that works. I'm so scared. If anybody has ever had your license suspended and you know, in California, sorry, your license suspended in California. I got mine suspended because I got too many points on my driving record. I had 2 speeding tickets and an infraction, and with a total, so that put me at 4 points, and you're legally allowed to have 3 points within the year. So they suspended my license for 6 months. Now, they told me in the paperwork that the only way, I haven't called and talked to anybody, but the only way that I could get it back is with a $35,000 surety bond. And it's looking like I have to pay that. Like, and everything that I can find and everything that I'm reading and from what I've heard from people, it's like a bond that you have to get. You have to get an insurance yourself, a cosigner, a work, an employer, someone to put their basically signature or their cosign on this $35,000 surety bond because the DMV has deemed me an unsafe driver. So they put the money down basically stating that you think she's unsafe, but here's the money to basically allow her to drive. And that's all I can figure out, and I don't know, like, if that's true, if that's really what I have to pay, if there's, like, how that works, if in the 6 months, once that's over, it's over, like, it basically states that I have to pay that to get my license back, ever, but I can't even do that until the 6 months is up, like, that I can't get provisional, I can't get nothing, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do or how any of that works. So if anybody, even if it's not the reason your license was suspended, but if anyone has had a suspended license in California, please comment down below, please, and just let me know, like, your experience, if you got your license back, if it was difficult, and if you guys had to pay or deal with this surety bond bullshit. I would just really appreciate the feedback because I can't really seem to find any, like, first-hand knowledge, and I don't know too many people that would be able to tell me what their experience was with it. So again, if anybody, even if you're not in California, but mostly California, but even if not and you just have an experience with it and you know anything about it, just let me know. Just comment it down below. Just put anything. So if anyone's ever had a suspended license, I gotta know what's gonna happen here, man. But alright. Till next time. Bye, guys.